retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Yeah. Please out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish, red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish, red, most want it.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song, this is a revelation, how to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them just hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey.
What's that on that beat?
Monster! Taking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children, when they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building, crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling Monster! Oh man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got
EA Sports in the National Football League. Welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, look.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay, break.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18. 65 catch. 65 catch. Riggs. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That pass reels it in on the right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. 6. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot, though. He's got it. That's a first down.
The early test here for that offensive line. They come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Ready. Let's go.
Touchdown. Right back to Johnson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Cowboy 19, Tiger 19 tight, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Lions. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That's made.
drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And a solid run back there to still get this house past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Gain of 18.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
A gain of 18
and that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's not going to get too far. After a gain of just a yard.
Mitchell.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
In motion comes Walker. Second down, Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. In motion goes Likely. On third down, Jackson. Forced to his right. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's about a one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense going big defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He's got room to roll. He's going to be knocked down at the 12-yard line.
13 yards on the
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Moving outside the pocket, and he's to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. They come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. It'll be brought down at 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Drop 60. Get it. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Hey, pass. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Let go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
I think he chalked this one up to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
4 yards.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime.
At the 40-yard line.
On the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. The first carry for King Henry. Henry hit the ball free. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Third down and 3.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
More.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. It's caught. He finds Walker. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
23 yards.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Ravens.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
Number 22, Derrick Henry.
That's the way you want to run on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the option, they give it to Henry. Henry hits the ball for 3. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
That is caught. And he's taken on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Luke now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Charger, 19.
So start there on the ground with Johnson. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Back to throw. He'll find his big target. Pat Fryer his pass. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down brings him up. 3rd down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
60 by Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up. Short field and a chance to extend that lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day. Remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. You've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. First down throw there is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback from the jump. He knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Return it. All right. 180. One shot.
Pistol formation with Jackson. On the move left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down. Inside the 5.
A gain of 24 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half. And good enough for a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. There does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
2 minutes to go here. Till halftime.
It's a loss of
We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Out to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Tag!
On this first down, it's Johnson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Teddy Buchanan, there on the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throw. Inside the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 62 yards. Sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Gets outside, to the end zone. Oh, it's Wilson. Touchdown Steelers.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him in this game. It looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Makes the score Ravens 21, Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this this one off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
So if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
We'll start out here with an option to the left. And a good job defensively to rally into the ball. They hold them to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run. There just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Open right side is likely. He again. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is good. And good. And the Ravens have a double their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes the return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19, 8.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. 2 inch forward, or maybe a yard. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop the throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the shot. 8 after the catch. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. 30-yard and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This one from 47 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will cut into that lead.
17.
First half, we'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
down, 8 to go from the 28.
Sit on! Sit on!
They'll go again here with Henry. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Cameron Hayes, former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Sit on! 13. Middle.
In motion goes likely. 3rd and short. Jackson moving to his right. The blitz gets there. And he lost the football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And we talked about it during the break. If they're going to get back into this game, they're going to need to get some kind of spark going. And, well, the first drive of this half, the defense has certainly done their part, and now it's up to the offense to do something with it.
Yes.
Now a run on 1st down. He's taken down just shy of the 18. They gained 18 yards on that spell. Good for a Steelers 1st down at the 11-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Cougar 19. Ready?
From his 1st down, it's Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. If you can see, once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will cut the deficit down to 4.
Ravens 28. Steelers 24. Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180. Sit on. 180.
They'll send Flowers in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense on executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they're able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson on the run to the right. Forced out wide. Ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and that's going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll send Flowers in motion. Going to go right back to Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Down back at the 45-yard
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Second time they've connected on the drive. This one goes for 17 yards.
Baltimore,
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Jackson now. Down he goes. That's the former Raven, Patrick Queen, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Don't worry. Middle.
Jackson now on 2nd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
A gain of 14.
May not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey. 13. You.
Jackson.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close to field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will extend their third quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he's brought
The
down
Steelers
right
take over
the
first
25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18 Cardinal, go!
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And we brought down as we trip towards the end of this third quarter.
Buchanan on the tackles. A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Buchanan Smith.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Keaton Mitchell, the Raven ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Hey, middle.
They bring a tight end in motion left. To throw is Jackson. Rolling right. That's he will score again. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
Baltimore.
3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Crackle it. Ready.
Trying to start on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for a escape, and found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Hey! Trap 60. Hot 70, hot. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Headband, right side, by Thomas. That helps with a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down.
Ready up. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They'll look to throw. Getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
And some space opens as he's brought down, following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
We'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
And 1.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Go ahead. 180.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He's out of the Ravens close down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much. They get it off good 2 yards.
That's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180. Right shot.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Your tight end motioning left here. Second down. Jackson. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. It's Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll drop to throw. Loose football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense is looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. That's a defender right there with him, and it brings up second down. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up on Paul reception.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie?
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
Steelers 24.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, check.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, It just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
RPO, quick throw, grab by Wilson. Was brought down that pass. He's going to pick up 4. Bring up 4. 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and
All right, so anytime
2.
you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Go!
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. It got to the end. But still, a terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kick is good.
Adds the extra point.
Makes the score.
And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.